morning. We are here at I can't read the name of the inlet marina, but we're in Mico, Florida at the marina. It is April 10th, 2025, just south of Melbourne, Florida. And if you look over there, that is Manhanttan project. She is a 43-foot Hatteras, 1979, and we are running the survey on her today. It's just after 7 a.m. Survey starts at 8. We're a little early. Thank God traffic was good for us, but you know, now we're waiting. The plan is to run our survey today, get the results by tomorrow, and hopefully by next week we will be wrapping up this sale. And if we can wrap that sale up by the end of, or by Wednesday of next week, we'll take possession of the boat Thursday, move the boat from here all the way over to Sanford, which is a 4-day trip. Captain Doug will be joining us. We'll be traveling north up the ICW all the way up to Jacksonville, where we'll turn into the St. Johns River and then south down the St. Johns River. That's the plan, and hopefully everything will work just fine.
The boat we are planning on buying
is $1.5 million.
is pretty.
All right, so it is 8:20 in the morning, and we are starting our survey with Mark.
We started 10 minutes ago.
Okay, so we started 10 minutes ago.
Parking lot when I was interviewing.
Mark is a beast. But this is the vessel. She is a 43-foot Hatteras, and for me, she's gorgeous. I know people aren't going to see that way, but for me, I see it. She's going to need a lot of work. Well, maybe not even a lot, but she is going to need some work, and she's definitely worth every penny. So we're heading up the port's starboard side towards the bow. This is the bow. Windlass is underneath there. This is our grill. We'll have to figure out how that works. Spare anchor. Lion Kitty. This is what a Detroit diesel 671 looks like. That is a comparison. Mark's a pretty big guy. That's a pretty big.
6'7".
All right, so we're on the fly bridge right now, and I'm going to give you guys a clear view of it. It's not very big. There's definitely going to need to be some work going on here. Definitely some stuff that needs to be replaced. We do have these cushions, so that's not a problem, but the fly bridge is definitely going to be something that needs to be worked on, and we're just going to have to figure out how to make that work. guys to see the view from up here. We are now in the captain's seat, and you can see all around. So that's the view from up here. I like this. I like this vessel a lot. But I'm gonna have to replace some of this stuff. This is just plastic right here. So this is just molded plastic. And that can be replaced. All right, so I'm on the bow of the, it's kind of trying to get my words straight. So the Manhanttan project, Captain Ross is at the helm, and we're heading into the channel, getting ready to do the haul out. And she's everything I expected her to be. She hums. She's not a dock queen, but that doesn't matter. This is our boat. I'm really excited. There's some things we gotta fix, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully everything will work out good.
You're gonna take that big boat out of the water. Gonna be cool.
I wore the wrong shoes.
Yeah, did ya? My only question is, how do we get back on the boat?
Well, you're not going to get back on until I put it back in the water.
Yeah.
We're going to do the same things, climb up. You can actually step on the porthole light and use it like a step.
Oh, okay.
Have you taken her offshore?
We've gone out. We haven't gone very far.
Okay.
We go out through the inlet. That's usually what our ride is. We go down to the inlet. We go out a couple miles. Play in the nostalgia on this boat's outstanding.
Yeah. That's a pretty boat. Captain Doug was telling us that he thinks pretty much everything on it is original to it.
Yeah, it's not. It's in. Well, first impression is very positive.
And I had a crazy idea too, when we do replace the spider webbed glass on that front porthole, to have a stained glass artist do that.
That'd be nice.
And the one that I talked to, because I was trying to find out if it's even possible and feasible to put stained glass on a boat where it's gonna get hit. She's like, we'd use lead.
It's not going to be that structural.
Yeah.
Yeah, lead's not structural. So you solder with that.
Yeah. She's like, we'd use lead, and depending on how it's built, you can put a tempered glass over top of it to
That's a good
protect
idea.
it.
Tempered glass over. So basically do an inlay inside of it.
Yep.
That makes sense.
What happened?
We just saw something we didn't like with the way the boat was moving, so we're going to move the straps a little bit.
Ah, okay.
It's a lot of weight. It's got to be balanced right. Straps are too far forward or back, the boat will want to tip.
Ah, that makes sense. boat is going back in the water.
Generally the bigger one.
So what goes on there? Is it just a cap?
It's just a black through-hole ring with a threaded feature, and it presses against the gasket. So as it threads down, the hose goes through it, and this thing threads down, pushes on the gasket, and the gasket forms an airtight seal around it. I'm gonna use a long one. You probably want a thick one.
All right, so we are leaving Mico, Florida. We're in the middle of, I don't know. I don't even know where we are. We don't even have signal. So, but we are on it. We're on an emotional high. This was an exciting day. The vessel got up on a plane, which was really excited. She performed admirably. There's no major red flags. We're capable of taking her north to Sanford. Well, north and south. You know, it's gonna be an amazing day. You know, well, an amazing trip. And it looks like we're gonna close on this boat. It absolutely looks like we're gonna close on this boat. And Christina's gonna give you her thoughts.
It's a pretty boat. I like this one. Bye.